Katie is in. Hope you're well. I'm as good as I can be. I'm as good as I can be. Not a large audience tonight, although it's climbing slowly. So it's another one of those days. And this is becoming a typical Tuesday, Wednesday, midweek scenario for me, given, everything that has somehow found its way into my life circumstances. Whether it's through bad decisions or just things out of my control, whatever. But my question remains the same, and the whole reason I went live is my question remains the same. I've been staying away from corporate news. I still go to my conspiracy sites. I'm still always hanging out, checking Alex Jones, David Seaman, my stuff. But I know a lot of you guys are able to stay in touch with kind of mainstream media. So what's the big story of the day? Weren't there some indictments happening? Somehow? Rosenstein? What's going on? I only heard little raindrops about it. Someone's gonna know. I mean, hell, we got 3 watching, 2 likes. Someone's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. 2 watching. Lost a viewer. Oh, Alec is in the house. Blackie Fitzpatrick, fucking celebrity, is in the house. Now I feel like a loser because I'm live and I have 2 watching, and my friend Blackie is one of them, and he's hitting like, what are you doing these days? Like 60s? 100s? Because you're on when a lot of other shows that I watch are on, but I primarily dedicate my time to watching Blackie Fitzpatrick's show. But it just so happens it's like a coincidence. I'm just curious what your numbers are. My numbers are shit. I am not popular. And to backtrack, Alex says, sup? Yeah, what's up, homie? Lost another viewer? Oh, man. I just want, eventually I just want to be like the cable cleaner for Blackie Fitzpatrick. Yes, sir, the gold-plated monster cables are going to go fine without distortion. Everybody's on Martha's Vineyard, bro. By the way, that's how you say it. It's not, if you're from Boston, it's not Martha's Vineyard. It's Martha's Vineyard. Blackie knows. But anyway, okay, so fine. I have to lead the conversation, obviously. So what ended up, the few things that I did research is, and I know you guys aren't going to like this, and it's not popular. Hold on. Katie, been fighting wasps all day. 4 sides of my house, and already some nests back tonight. Bought more spray. Going to be 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Be glad you're not here. Yes, I'm glad I'm not there. VTech has joined us. Shalom, VTech. Yeah, you know how me and my friend dealt with a persistent wasp nest under his deck? Because he was like a rich guy, he had a deck. You know how we dealt with it? We got really friggin' drunk. We got really drunk. I think on homebrewed beer. I think it was an apricot India Pale Ale and shots of whiskey. And then we went down underneath the deck and we saw the giant wasp nest, and we took a can of spray paint and a lighter, and we napalmed it. We flamethrowered it, and there were wasps flying away on fire. It was actually pretty fucked up. It was really weird. So Anil has joined us. Wow, I guess I do have an audience. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. I gotta turn the light back on. Hold on a second. I have to do this every 5 friggin' minutes. Hold on. In my famous garage studio. 3 watching. Katie has figured out how to do the upside down JB piece thing. I don't know how to do that fancy chat stuff. We're talking 20 nests. Okay, yeah, that's fucked up. I could barely get out of my house. Oh man, yes. Been hearing about those wasps under planters in the ground even. Shudder. Yeah, they're dicks. Wasps are dicks. Or as I'm sure Blackie and I would say, no offense to women, wasps are fucking cunts, yo. I don't like them. Especially those ones where they're like all oily when they fly and they're huge. They're like that. Those things suck. And then they land on the ground and they look like a helicopter with its wings, like when it's landed. And they're just hanging out, all black and white and yellow and striped and weird shit. Alec knows. Sunil is cool as always. Very nice. I'm no longer sweating my whatever off. That's good. We had some thunderstorms and it definitely cooled things down. Still humid as hell. The humidity's bad. It's bad. Hey, I don't think I've ever done this on YouTube. I'm just going to make it real quick and not a big deal. You guys have never done, you've never done some 420 with me, I don't think. Alright, so we're going to do some 420. Screw it. Alright, so I killed that. Now let's try one of these. This is what's going to wreck me. I don't know who did it, but I'll be eternally grateful. I don't know if it was because I'm friends with all my neighbors. I don't know if it was the neighbor from upstairs, or his girlfriend, or if it was the house workers, the apartment maintenance types who have been working here every day. But somebody left me a giant joint on the seat in my car studio. It was obviously for me. And yeah, that's very nice. Very rarely in anybody's life are you going to get something for free. And I got some free joint. Like a lot of pot. This should have lasted me a week. Alright, that's a lot of strong marijuana. Oh, shit. I wonder if I'm going to screw up my stream. Never done this before, as far as I know. Alright. Let's put that out. Let's just go ahead and put that out. So what I've been hearing, and I have sparse, God yes one here, number 1, in sting pain. Yeah, the black wasps are absolutely ridiculous. Oh, is that racist, saying black wasps? No, I'm telling you, the black wasps, oh, here's another racist term. Yellow jackets, they're fucking sons of bitches too. But they're hornets, and hornets and wasps are slightly different. Orange Knight has joined us. Ahem, yo. What's up, Orange Knight? You! Oh, nice. See, that's why Blackie Fitzpatrick is such a good friend on YouTube. When I forget shit, hold on. When I forget stuff, Blackie reminds me of what I did and what I forgot. And he never lies. JB, you have been stoned more on YouTube than me live. Yeah. Katie doesn't like the Hornets. Alec Whittier says sorry. Why are you saying sorry? That was hilarious. Good stuff. It's called content. I don't really have any content right now. I was going to get into a little bit of politics. I guess I'll try. I don't know. You guys know I'm probably going through not the best period ever. So I was a little bit kind of depressed today. I did get some work done, in terms of fixing this entire scenario, just checking up on things that are supposed to happen, which is good. But I did spend a lot of time just basically kind of overall depressed. And so I took a couple naps, I guess. And, it's really one of the only things that makes me happy is the fact that myself, and we got Blackie, and we got Gramps, and we got JujuBot, and we got Harmony, and we used to have Kush. I don't know where he went. And we have all these streams, and I don't know. It's one of the few things that makes me happy these days because at least it's a free flow. Some do music, some do conspiracies, some do general politics, some just run the news. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's not turning on the fucking television, right? It's not turning on the that glowing box at the end of the living room or whatever, and just watching some blonde tell you what you're supposed to think. Obama is great, Hillary should have won, like all this craziness over and over for hours and hours, and they do it subtly and all the whatever. But YouTube is really cool, and we got quite the damn coalition going, I would say that. Not that we're all meeting in secret and having an agenda. No, we're all individuals, but I think we all like each other, or at least 49% like me. I think Blackie likes me. He helps me out a lot. Orange Knight says InfoWars. I fucking forgot InfoWars, the most important. I am so sorry. Alex Jones, Infowars.com, Infowars.com. 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 Alex Jones. Watch. I've actually seen Orange Knight in an InfoWars live chat. That was fucking weird. I was like, hey, stranger. Alec Whittier says it's fun to be free, JB Jupiter. So he's my friend Alec has obviously, my friend Orange Knight watches Alex Jones, and my friend Alec Whittier has embraced my new name, JB Jupiter. Wow, aren't I just YouTube chic right now? It's the craziness. I just want enough money so I can go to Austria and watch Blackie in person. I'll come on his show. I'll be in like, because he's like 6 foot trillion or whatever, and I'm like 5'3". So I'd be like, yo, I'm in a hotel. Do you want to come here and bring a computer? Or do you want me to come over to your place? And Blackie would probably be like, yeah, come over to my place and we'll have some wine and we'll this, and I'll be like, all right, sweet. So I'd buy a bottle of wine and bring that shit, and then go up there, and then we'd do a live stream, and I'd just be in the background. I'd be like, what is this guy doing? And Blackie would be doing a show, and I'd be like, fucking Building 7. Very different formats, which is true. Alex Jones will now become more powerful than they can possibly imagine. I think that's a quote from some kind of movie that I never saw, but I hope so. Alec Whittier says it would be a great show. Hell yeah. Yo, what do you think about dried cured salami and prosciutto and all that kind of shit? We should get some, like, not spend a lot of money, because you can get a lot of food for that. You get like a log of prosciutto, like dried cured ham, and you get a log of like friggin' Genoa salami or something. The small ones, not the giant fucking, like that, like dick size. And and then you just get like a friggin' brick of cheese, like cheddar, like harsh, like bitter white cheddar, like that kind of shit. And then you just get some crackers, and like that's, you don't even have to. It doesn't have to be fancy. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff. Orange Knight says Star Wars. Yes, very real, not imaginary. Orange Knight, let me repeat that. Orange Knight says Star Wars. And my follow up to that is simply very real, not imaginary. Katie is aware of Star Wars. We have the best in Austria. We have some pretty good around here, you know that. But yeah, Austria, I bet is cool. I like Swiss cheese. I don't love Swiss cheese. I'm only in like with Swiss cheese, which means I only fuck it maybe once a month. All those holes, how can you not? You know? Hey, you have your compulsions, I have mine, alright? I fuck cheese. Orange Knight loves the Swiss. Oh, the quote was from Star Wars. Oh, see, I went conspiracy right on you right away. United States Secret Government Star Wars program. Established 1949, semi-declassified in 1961. I went totally crazy on Orange Knight's comment there. Or not crazy, I went totally JB. I went totally JB on that, like right away. Orange Knight says Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi swinging swords like Shinobi. Haters can blow me if they don't like my poetry. Yeah, I don't know where this chat's going. I don't even. Maybe Blackie wants to do one. He could take over. Alec Whittier, the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. I don't know. I think I'm more of a topic-oriented person, so my streams when I don't necessarily have a topic, unless not having a topic becomes the topic, which is like double awkwardness happening, all kinds of things going on. If you strike me down, it will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Yeah, it's from a movie. Alec is helping me with my show by talking about what I hope I could, at least over the internet, I hope I could consider a mutual friend. He's a musician, and his name is Ben Arslan. And for those only listening, Alec Whittier, quote, Ben Arslan got a great deal this week at JB. Tell us about the deal, and I'll make it, you can type it, and I'll make it audible. I mean, I don't obviously need dollars and personal shit, but what's the nature of what's going on? Did they scoop him up for a record or 2 or 5? 1, 2, 5-year deal? Oh, nice. With a big music producer here in Venice. Okay, so what Alec is saying, I know Alec records. Banning Alex Jones has blown the lid off the censorship conspiracy. I think so. But then again, Orange Knight, I've seen you there, but you have to understand, not everyone listens to Alex Jones. We're potent. We're like sperm. We're potent, but we're only about that much. So, we can't shut up. But yeah, having a dope producer, and Alec uses the word big, a big music producer, so that's cool. So what you end up is you combine the talent and the producer, put it together, see what happens on the open market. And when I say you, I don't mean you guys, I mean one in general. I had the opportunity to do just this when I was 19. Oh, fuck, where's the chat? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Stupid phone. I had the opportunity to do this when I was 19, and I was like, hell yes. I was like, yes. Where do I sign? Like, you know. The drummer was the same way, and the bass player was 50-50, and our other guitar player was no way, and I think the vocalist was no way. So that opportunity just kind of, just like went away. Just kept playing close, you know what I mean? 200 people, fuck yeah. But anyway, I'm ranting. I hope you guys start chatting again. Jesus Christ. Alec has been demoted to co-producer. I am okay with it. I think he probably demoted himself, to be honest. Knowing Mr. Blackie Fitzpatrick. Well, I already, and it's just my face and not that many watching, and it's basically just me and Alec Whittier, Blackie Fitzpatrick, talking. When's your next live show? Just so I can kind of promote it accurately and have something to talk about real quick. Just the date and time. That's all we need. I'll explain the rest. All right, so Alec Whittier does not know when he's going to go live next. I can even turn this into a goddamn promotion. So, basically, anybody who's in the chat right now or lurking, or if you have that shadow thing going on, we probably have 10. It looks like I have 4. Who cares? Numbers go up, numbers go down, doesn't really matter. All I'm saying is, if you like the channel, subscribe to it. Typically, we do topic-driven discussions. Sometimes they get heated, which is a good thing, believe it or not. And we also have a lot of friends out there. There's a music channel called Harmony. I'm not attaching myself to any of these guys. It's just stuff that I follow. That's all I'm saying. David Seaman, Jordan, what's his name? Destroying the Illusion is the name of this show. Sather, Jordan Sather, sorry. Or Sather, I don't know. Sarah Westall. If you want to get super weird, you can look up David Icke and stuff like that, and it's very, very good. So I just encourage everybody to think independently and not necessarily all the time watch cable news in order to get your information. It's not, in the long term, really going to pan out to be what's actually going on. So everyone just needs to know that, and I think I'm done live streaming. Unless anybody else has comments and we want to keep this train wreck going. Going. Let's see. Oh, huge comment. I'm glad I didn't cut. Huge comment from Katie. I'm going to read it out loud. Alex Jones is known of... I get so many alerts. Jesus Christ. Hangouts is insane right now. I'm going to start that over. This is from Katie. Alex Jones is known of and talked about, but not as huge as all the talk that goes on. People act as if they've been paid to go from channel to channel, chat, to rant that he ought to, quote, be shut up. Not the way I would have phrased it, but I'm not the world's great phraseologist. We all know that. So essentially what you're saying is Alex Jones should not have been shut down off of YouTube and all this rapid censorship. That's essentially what you're saying, right? That's the core comment. Sorry, light keeps going out. Katie says she's ADD. I think I'm I said this in Google Hangouts. I didn't want to say it on YouTube, but I won't say it on YouTube. Let's just say there's a certain time of day. There's a certain time of day with a certain, little, kind of herbaceous thing. Katie says, well, the Sandy Hook comments were pretty bad, but we've certainly seen worse or as bad by the left. That's also from Katie. Katie's dominating right now, by the way, in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, let's... I'm a Sandy Hook researcher, okay? And I actually have videos on it. You've apparently not seen them. So I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm just going to not touch that one. For the purposes of continuance, not for the purposes of censorship. I think they had a right to sue him, however. Well, that could be many individuals. Oh, Alex Jones, right. Yeah, no comment. No comment here. Everybody automatically assumes, if you've watched my channel for a long time, that I'm just going to, immediately jump and defend Alex Jones. I'm not going to immediately jump and defend Alex Jones, but I'm also not going to acknowledge the accusations that have been made against. That's for courts to decide. I can see the litigious nature of our society, I mean, I guess I am going to side with Alex Jones a little bit, because I'll just say this. Those parents, they had a right to turn the radio off. And anyone who didn't like what Alex Jones was saying, even if they weren't involved in Sandy Hook whatsoever, relatives, nothing, none of it, they had the option to, in a still relatively free country, I say that with, bunny ears, relatively free country, in a still relatively free country, anybody who didn't like what Alex Jones was saying could go to the radio and they could turn the radio off or turn their computer off, That's why, even though one of the most disgusting, and I've said this in video before, even why one of the most disgusting groups, such as the Ku Klux Klan, as long as they're not committing violence, because then you become like a death cult, which they basically are, white supremacist pieces of filth. But as long as they're not committing violence, do they have a right to exist? They have to. Because if they don't allow groups like that to exist, they don't allow YouTube channels like many of ours to exist. They'll just start censoring everything. So you can't have that. And they're really, really coming after Alex Jones right now. And I'm not comparing, I just did an extreme analogy there. So I'm not comparing Alex Jones to the KKK. I'm just saying, if they're going to come for one group, they're going to come for all groups. It's called history, I forget the exact phraseology, but there was that cliche. It was something like, first they came for them, but it wasn't me. Then they came for the neighbors, but it wasn't me. Then they came for me, and it's just one of those things. So we just have to watch out for this kind of stuff, The more my show is going off the rail, I haven't even read the chat in forever. Alec is peacing out. Rockney Amadeus has joined us. Lose one, gain one. Andy Lemieux has joined us. Schnazzy C is brand new. JB, I've been your friend for 3 years. Okay. Yeah, Schnazzy, you're welcome. There's a lot of stuff going on right here. Hold on a second. I got to address everyone. when you put your face on the YouTube screen, you got to kind of run the show. It's very necessary that you run the show. Otherwise, folks lose engagement, and we don't like that. But it really is just a forum of free-flowing ideas. But we also have brand new chatters, and I want to address everyone individually. So Schnazzy C, hold on 1 second. Katie says yes, but parents have a right to grieve, and the event did not happen. Then LOL. Really, detectives and lawyers will find that out, right? Once and for all. No comment. It's okay, Alec, I got it. I'm picking up... Oh, it's Novus! It's Novus! No way. Nah, yeah, the flashlight under the chin, says Andy. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Nah, it's... Yeah, Schnazzy's Novus. Novus has not infiltrated my stream in many months. So, dude, please don't be a dick. My mods are on you. Just be Novus. Pure Novus is actually a pretty okay guy. But anyway, that being said, I don't know, I'll just throw some things out, and then you guys can comment on them as you see fit. So, I've noticed the vice president being trotted out, Mike Pence. I've noticed Vice President Pence being trotted out as a front man for what the mainstream media, not YouTube, not all the weirdo censorship bullshit, but the mainstream media is always, trying to, slice and dice Mike Pence. And I wonder if it's almost like a warning to the president, and that's why he doesn't come out in public that much. I wonder if anybody's ever had that thought. No hand drum. Yeah, what's up, Novus? Good to see you, too. You're just like any other chatter. Yeah, I can't do the hand drum this late. It's even though it's small, it's loud, and everyone's asleep. No, I can't sing loud either, because everyone's asleep. 9 watching. Damn, my numbers are going up like crazy. Holy shit. Light went out again. Alright, so I tried to pull the cord on the political lawnmower there in the chat, and it didn't really work. No, I don't want to wake anyone, Katie. I live in an apartment complex. I'm controversial enough. Believe me. There's a fire pit out back. There's a fire pit out back. Like a cast iron, it's huge. And there's chairs around it. And neighbors, you know, because it's kind of like a shared area. Everyone, you know, they get all the wood pile and that shit, and they have, like, you know, sit around, and people come and go. Everyone's drinking beers and stuff. And, you know, pretty mixed age group, I would say. Mid-20s to early 50s. Usually about 10 of us if it gets a little big. Woman to man, 50-50 spread. Where am I going with this? Where the hell am I going with this? Oh yeah, well, I guess never, I can say this to you right now. Never once have any of us done Kumbaya. It's not a very good song. Crypto has joined us. Looks like Novus got bored. Blackie Fitzpatrick, Alec Whittier is still here. Saying he's a Boston guy, but he's a transplant. Saying a total shout out from Vienna. I don't know, when we hang out, we're going to find out who knows their way better, Alec and I. We're going to find out who knows their fucking way better around a wine bottle. And the fucking challenge is going to be, I choose Blackie's wine and he chooses my wine. You know, for like an instant ability for us to kind of fuck each other over. I think that would be pretty cool. Andy Lemieux says, how about the unicorn from the Irish Rovers? I don't know what that means. BLM has joined us. See, as long as Alec Whittier says, fuck, that's a challenge. Well, I'll make it easier. No more than $15 a piece. And the idea would be, because I like games like this. No, I'm just telling you, I like games like this. Good to play with girls, you know it. Maybe not all the time, but, you know, the goal is not to get drunk. The goal is to basically just show your kind of like physical ability. It's like, yeah, a bottle of wine's nothing. Like, boom, like that. You gotta breathe through your nose and all that. Anyone who's done it knows. And then you actually like try to stay sober. And then it gets funny from there. No, it really does get funny from there. Oh, Dean Machine has joined us. Where the fuck is Dean Machine? What the fuck? Oh, there's Dean Machine. Yo. Dean Machine, one of the newest streamers that we all like to go to, so make sure that you like and subscribe to Dean Machine's channel. Yo, are you on, just so I can promote accurately before I move on and keep ranting? I'm a little high. You probably missed that part. But, just on pot, not like heroin or any weird shit. But, are you on a regular show schedule at this point? Or are you just going on randomly? Because if you type it, I'll say it. Well, you better be off to bed soon, Blackie. It's fucking late over there, dude. Okay, so Dean Machine goes on randomly. Alright, so everyone remember that. That makes it even more important for you to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you hit that little bell thing on YouTube, I know it sounds annoying, and I used to hate it when people say it, but now that I see that it works, I'm like, oh God, I'm glad that person was on right now. I was wasting time and I could be learning. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. Get into it, do it now. Don't wait. Go to Dean Machine channel. Click the like, the subscribe, and the bell. And if you don't, you're a Democrat cocksucker who sits on cactuses for fun and eats rabbits in front of children and jumps in front of buses with a bike helmet on. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Andy hit up the Dean. Yeah, it doesn't for me either, Katie. I don't know why it used to, and then it stopped. I'm no phone expert. But yeah, same shit happened to me. I'm going to be winding down soon. I don't know if we lost Alec yet. If we lose Alec, we gain Katie, BLM to whom, and Dean Machine. I'm not saying those three put together weigh the same as Blackie. I've never picked up Blackie. I don't know how much he weighs. And I never met you guys. I don't know how much you would weigh. And plus, I don't have the money to invest in a human-sized tippy scale. That's probably like $100,000. Alec is still here. He likes my stoned humor. You know why? Because I say it with a straight face. But it's hard. I don't know. I really like. Let's say this actually happens. Okay, I'll make this a part of my show. I don't care. It's my show. So talk about the fuck I want. I got 5 watching. Hell, I got Dean Machine in. Newest superstar, which is sweet. Got Andy. Yeah, I got everyone. Oh, I think I'm getting. Thank you, Andy. I think I'm getting to know Dean. Probably not 4 years. I came on right when the announcement started, and I'm going off topic right now. I'm going off topic. I shouldn't be doing this, but we do have new chatters, so I guess I'll do a brief one. This is what I like to call the YouTube resume. I never thought I'd be on YouTube ever. I had no interest in it. I certainly cared way too much about how I look. I certainly am pissed off about the fact that this fucking light keeps going off. Hold on a second. I just don't like to stream from inside the place because I don't like to bother the roommate, because even when I'm being quiet, my voice carries. But my YouTube resume is pretty simple. I started off back in, let's say, 2007. I had to move back to my parents' place for like 8 months. That sucked. Being an adult, I was like 26. And I was never into it, but I started looking at, I was always into science and astronomy and all that stuff, but for some reason I got into 9/11. Long story short, I got into everything. Put it all together, and if you don't like it, don't watch my channel. And I know I cut out most of the detail there. That's another video, but I discovered live streaming when I started watching some of the folks, Right Side Broadcasting Network, you know, promoting this golden-haired, ridiculous-looking billionaire guy with teeth whiter than the fucking whitest hot sun you've ever seen. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I started following Trump, and then I ended up realizing he's the best person for the job. And then I went from realizing that he was the best person for the job to the only person for the job. I became that dedicated. So after that, I ended up somehow cultivating the confidence to go on YouTube myself. After watching folks like Jujubot, after watching folks like Gramps came along, after watching Golden State Times, after watching Right Side Broadcasting. I didn't have all their fancy equipment, but I have an iPhone, and it works pretty damn good. So my format that I chose was the only format available to me at the time, and still currently, which is face on camera. I wish I had fancy text and all kinds of graphics, and I just don't know how to do that stuff. And right now, that's a low priority. But since I need a cell phone anyway, and for the kind of data plan that I need in order to, you know, get myself back on track and then subsequently keep myself on track, what does that come with? It comes with the ability to live stream on YouTube. Really easy. Camera, turn around, start, go. 4 buttons. And I really hope some of you guys start your streams as well. I hope I didn't lose Dean Machine. Hold on a second. My vision sucks. You guys are typing quick and my vision sucks. What a bad combination. Alright, cool. Dean Machine, this good. Katie, I catch those in a bit, Amadeus. BLM to whom? Gotcha, Dean. Dean Machine, Andy Lemieux, cool. Alec Whittier is confirming that he is here. LOL. Dean, I know Jay for over 4 years. He's been a very good friend. So is Andy. So have all of you. Whittier, then thou. Alec Whittier says, JB, you are the star. Sometimes. And now Billy Joe McAllister jumped off. Tallahatchie Bridge, and there's a link. I don't know what the hell is going on there, but that's from Rock Me Amadeus. Katie, Amadeus opened one link and we'll find the others later. Katie, I have to go. Spray wasps very soon. Kill them. I hate wasps. Crazy Town Butterfly. I know that song. Rock Me Amadeus likes Katie. Dean Machine, Alec Whittier would be. Fun to talk on the stream like old times. Alec Blackie, too late for me. Johnny Moon. You're in my heart. All right. So we're all caught up. Except I gotta put the friggin' light back on. Fucking garage. I would be remiss, especially with a solid 5 to 6, which is probably more like 10 watching. All right. Is anybody else going to go live, or should I just start ranting about food and keep going? Someone's going to stay on. That Fox running on repeat shit is fucking retarded. But it's very popular. I'm just saying that. Time for Baldrian in my world. I do not know what that means. Square, triangle, cheese, fish, up, down, mountain, scope. Hilarious. I just didn't understand the sentence. I just didn't understand the sentence. That's all it is. It's probably me. I'm probably like dumb. I've been out of work so long, I'm getting, like, stupid or something. Oh, God. Let's never get stupid. I promise myself that. I promise you guys that. I promise myself that as well. The Sleepy Flower. That sounds like a good band name. Although I guess it would be kind of a ripoff. There's already, what, Orchid is out there. There's a few others. I don't know. Peace out, Andy. Thanks for hanging out. I'm just chilling. You know, giving you guys a place to talk and chat. So I hope you have a nice evening. Stay cool. Oh, legal pot. Nice. Ben Arslan's here. No. Everyone shut up. I'm not going to act like a fag. Okay? But I do want the rest of the room to know that Ben Arslan is in the room. He's one of my favorite musicians. I was introduced to him by Alec Whittier. Hey, his music. I've never met him in person. Hey, Jay. Alec. Falco's keyboard player. And I wrote a fresh new German song. Sung in German or German style? Two different things. Rock Me Amadeus. I'm soon going to be doing a double bass guitar / singing videos. I'm a huge fan of Daryl Hall on YouTube. It's Daryl's house. So I'm going to be doing I'll Be Around and Love You TKO. And Love TKO. Well, get it done and show me. I encourage that. German lyrics. American-style German lyrics. What's the theme of the song? I'm a prick like this when I get folks, you know, I see Ben Arslan's music and I'm, you know, when you see someone for the first time, you either like their stuff, especially when you're a musician, 99% of the time when you're a musician, you either like their stuff or it's like, yeah, goodbye. So when I first heard Ben Arslan's initial single, I was like, dude, this guy's awesome. And now he's on my he's friends with my friend Blackie, and he comes on my fucking live stream. That's crazy. Pretty cool. The theme is about pride. Good. That's lacking these days. I am in a shit life situation. I haven't lost my pride, I can tell you that. Blackie Fitzpatrick at the Blackie Fitzpatrick show, aka Alec Whittier, strikes me as someone who has probably never lost their pride in their entire life. And I bet he's older than me. I'm going to get an all caps lock correct coming up real soon. Unless he passed out, who knows? Alec is passing out. No, I didn't quit. I have not quit. It's moving fast. I did not quit. Ben Arslan, it's when people want to take away your pride, but you still don't lose yourself and continue believing in your dreams. Well, that's something I don't even want to have a conversation about over YouTube necessarily, because that's a little bit too deep for me. I actually changed careers, left a very, very good paying job to get away from, I lived with a socialized psychopath who actually also worked at the company. So I know what that's like. Let me read that again. I'm not sucking dick. I just like this stuff. It's when people want to take away your pride, but you still don't lose yourself and continue believing in your dream. Yep. It's the only way to move forward. There's only one way, and that's the way. Some Christmas songs in the works. Hey, anybody who hasn't seen Ben Arslin's work, you need to go on YouTube. Don't watch me. I'm just some face talking in a garage with terrible light. Go to YouTube and type in Ben Arslan and the song Computer. It's called Computer. Like most of you are on right now. Computer. Watch the song, come back, and you tell me you're not a fan. I will jump through the iPhone somehow. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just telling you, do it. Do it. Get the fuck off of my stream. I don't want you unless you've seen Ben Arslan Computer. Otherwise, you're not welcome in this stream. Too good. We have to support musicians up and coming. We have to support musicians up and coming. Do you understand? Yeah, I'm doing everything I can. One of the hardest things to do is to sway public opinion. That's why, even though he was fucking horrible, I respect Obama's ability to grab the mic. You know whose ability I respect more so than Barack Obama's ability? Donald fucking John Trump. Boom. And he won. I can't believe I've been on for an hour. It seems like 5 minutes. It really does. I will be your brother from another mother, man. I like your music. If your music sucked, I would not promote you. I would tell you that your music, I'm not a fan of it, and I would dance around the issue. No pun intended. I'm really, really good at that stuff. Ben Arslan doing some hardcore shameless self-promotion. Boom. 2 links in a row. Don't miss it, niggas. Jesus Christ. Get in there. If you have not heard the song, hear the song. When you hear the song, you hear the musician. Unless it's corporate bullshit, which is what most music is. Everyone knows that. Yep. Girl in Red is fantastic. Says Katie, well done, but as well done as the video is, I don't understand it. My love for music does not require a video to enjoy anyway. I think Katie and I are very, very similar. Yeah, peace out, Rock Me Amadeus. Later. Thanks for coming by. I hope you guys know why I'm keeping this stream alive. I don't mean tonight, I mean in general. Why I keep doing what I'm doing. Number one, it's because I've actually grown to like a lot of you. A lot of you. Like, really. And I feel like I know who you are. And certainly you guys feel like you know who I am because I put my fucking face on camera almost every day and talk about my life. You kind of know what's going on. You can see my surroundings. You can see what I do. You probably count how many friggin' cigarettes I smoke. It's one of those things, but I've really, really gotten used to it. I can tell you that. I've gotten used to it over the years. And I think it's a powerful thing, and I think I've probably been at least partially influential in terms of some other streams starting up, and I think it's good. Here's why. YouTube is the enemy. Google is the enemy. These big corporations are absolutely despot-driven, psychotic, horrible corporations that want nothing but dominance and to take over the market and have everything run through themselves. And that's not how markets can work. That's called globalism, and it's bad, and it shouldn't happen. But what does happen is they can't take away things like YouTube, and I don't use Facebook anymore. I've never been on Twitter or all the other ones, but I mainly use YouTube. And, you know, When I go on, no advertisement, I get between 6 and 10 viewers. On a busy night, I'll get 20. No advertisement. So, folks want to hear what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is we must avoid this total takeover. You know, it starts, unfortunately, with ourselves. A lot of folks in this research community, and I promise I'll shut up real soon, but a lot of folks in this research community, they say that it starts with the children. I would love to say it starts with the children. I would love to say it starts with the children. We don't have that kind of time. We don't have that kind of time. Can I say that again? We don't have that kind of time. By the time a sizable margin of our youth, you know, I'm talking individuals who are 2 years old to, let's say, 10 years old at this point, really come into a point where they have a loud enough voice and a sizable enough influence, it's going to be way too fucking late. Everyone's going to have a microchip. Everyone's going to be taught the same thing in school. Everyone's going to be taught to act. You're not a man. You're not a woman. You're a entity or something like that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And then they're going to start chemically eliminating basically reproductive parts. All right, they're going to be new and bigger 911s in order for them to somehow find a way to take all firearms from decent gun-owning Americans and worldwide. They're going to do a lot of stuff, and they're going to do it quickly. And the only way for us to prevent that, I did that on purpose, by the way. Yes, that was a pyramid. And the only way for us to prevent this is to become educated and talk to at least one person. It's not easy. It's not easy. Very tough to become educated because you have to, if you haven't already, you have to let go of your, just like the Matrix movie, Matrix 1, when Neo gets up out of the slime, welcome to the real world, it's probably worse than that, socially. Number 2, you have to put your thoughts together in a coherent fashion, and you have to get it out there in the public one way or another. That's all I can say. I gotta read all these comments. I got paragraphs. I don't even know how to do this. Alright, so everyone hold on. Fucking light. What do I get? 5 minutes out of this bitch? It's my fault. If I had a softer voice, I would stream from inside. Alright, a lot of comments. Oh, nice. Okay, so Rock Me Amadeus has departed. Trump Lady has joined us. I've been missing you as well, Trump Lady. Dean Machine, says Trump Lady. Sigmund Floyd has joined us. Yeah. I finally caught you live. Love you, bro. And not in a gay way either, JB. LOL. I don't care if you love me in a gay way. It's just never going to happen. Dean Machine says, Sigmund. Sig. Yeah, I miss a lot of it too live, Sigmund. I don't blame you, because I go on randomly. Trump Lady, Sigmund Floyd, hello. Sigmund Floyd, hello, Dean. Trump Lady, hello, Katie. Trump Lady says, no microchip for me. Yeah, none of us. How about that? I can't. Dean Machine says, no chip for me. Hell yeah. Watch what happens if they try to put a chip in JB. I don't even have any guns, but I got fillet knives and I have martial arts skills. It will not be fun. Oh, and it's not going to happen, by the way. They're not going to get a microchip in me. Or any of us. Katie says, that will happen. Inevitable, given the world population and amount of technology that eventually 90% of the planet will have at JB Jupiter. So what reasonably could have been an alternative? Well, I can tell you real simply, no microchips. How's that? Punish crimes that are committed and no microchips. Period. With all the facial recognition technology and the satellite stuff they have, they, since 1961, could read a postage stamp from outer space. What the hell do you think they have now? You think they have a problem identifying people? They don't need microchips. Facial recognition software, they've already had it. They've had it since before I was born. What am I going to complain about it? Space-based facial recognition software, by the way. Very real, not imaginary. Don't listen to JB. Go look it up for yourself. Don't look at me as some crazy, like, YouTube person. Some crazy-ass Trump supporter. It's just, it's there. I've done the research. I'm 34. I started when I was 17. That's half my life. I've learned a couple things. I'm not someone who watched a YouTube video about fucking aliens 2 weeks ago, and all of a sudden I have a YouTube channel where apparently I know everything about how the world works. No, 17 years, motherfucker. How long do they study for a PhD? What's that, 4 years of general college and then 10 years PhD? 14 years total? No, I'm stroking my own balls right now. I have to do this. Because I just realized some numbers. I never thought of this before. I never thought of it in terms of numbers. A PhD degree is 4 years of college and 10 years of study in a specific arena, right? Am I right? 14 years total to get a PhD. Doctorate, dentist, neurosurgeon. Hell, fighter pilot. I hope. I'm not sure, but I hope. I'm just so jazzed about the fact that I've got 68 minutes in of basically just ranting, and I've got 9 people watching and 10 likes. That's fucking crazy. Dun, dun. Oh, yeah. Sigmund Freud says they're using it in China right now. Yeah, they've been using it, I think. This is not from me. This is from Alex Jones. I think for at least 15 years. I might be wrong on that. Trump lady says they do it from satellites. Well, like I said, back in 1961, we had the Keyhole Project. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't give out names like that because it's classified. They had the Keyhole, it wasn't called the Keyhole Project, it was called the Keyhole System, where in 1961 they could read a postage stamp from outer space. It's 2018. Think about what they have now. I'm not saying get mad about it. I'm not saying get scared about it. I'm not saying get obsessed with it. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I think you guys would find interesting. All 9 of you watching, which is up from 6, which is cool. Look up the Keyhole satellite system. Just research it for yourself. If anything, it's really cool. You know, once we get the bad folks out of power, all of this technology is going to be an absolutely amazing addition because it'll be released upon the public in a positive way, not used against us as a weapon. Sigmund, a couple long ones here. Shit. I don't want to lose track. Sigmund Freud. They read a newspaper over the shoulder of a guy standing in Red Square. I don't know what that means. Katie says, if you can't escape the grid, if Cam's got us and Dish got us, Smart Everything, I like where you're going, altogether it's the same as chip. Debit income cards, yes. Only every purchase recorded. Yes. Every toilet flush, every move. Yes. No argument here. What, do you expect an argument from me? That's all true. I would never argue that. That's what my, you just described my YouTube channel, minus a couple other conspiracies. How could I disagree with that? I'm just happy that other folks, other than myself, have internalized it and are willing to say it back to me, because that means they understand it. That's the whole point. We got a reference to Austrian anger. I do not know what the hell that is, but it's probably good. Sweating my balls off. So here comes the peeling. If you don't like it, turn off my channel. Fucking 85 degrees in this garage. Really hot. Ugh. Well, I can put Trump Lady's comments together. That's important, JB, and the comment knowledge. Yes. Without knowledge, it's in the friggin' Bible. For without knowledge, my people perish, says Jesus Christ. You need to know what's going on. Look, my life might not be perfect right now. I made some great decisions in the past. I've also made some bad decisions in the past. But I made mostly good decisions. And then on top of that, the light went out again. God damn it. And also, I'm glad I came to my senses. I have to quiet down. Nice. We have a brand new Ben Arslan fan and Trump Lady. Sweet. I'm not a computer, my friend. This is how the story ends. They are recording everyone who visits conservative YouTube channels, Twitter, Facebook, to see what we are up to, thinking, and who knows what, who is for what, etc. They're making a bet for later, they're making a list for later use. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. How could that surprise anybody at this point? Anybody who has one eye open, no pun intended. I hate to keep putting my balls on his chin. I love that lyric from Ben. Very simple lyric, right at the beginning of the hit song, the first hit song. Everyone is on the phone, almost makes you feel alone. Yeah. Who's been in a Subway lately? Who's been in a fucking CVS or Walgreens lately? Who's been in a grocery store lately? Yeah, I just say things, Sigmund. No filter. I literally just talk. But I seriously am glad that all of you are here. And what I need to do is provide the channel, along with obviously keeping your comments valid and active. I don't want to play the 1 or the 0 game. I don't want to play the 1 or 2 game. I can only assume that those who are watching this live stream right now are at least 51% pro the president. I can only assume that, and I use that word deliberately. It's an assumption. It's not a statement. It's an assumption, right? So when I look at this entire scenario, I don't know. I really hope we can get this particular administration reelected in the year 2020. But what I fear is that I know that the country's divided. You know, America is very split politically. I mean, I voted Republican and I live 2 miles from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Think this shit was easy? It was for my neighbors who work. Not for the college kids. But that being said, I hope we can get 8 years out of this administration. What do you think? See, this is further proof. No, I'm just telling you. This is further proof that the chat is the driving force behind the stream. Because I haven't done basically shit for the last 5 minutes. I'm horrible. I'm unshaven. I'm sweating. I took my shirt off. Now I'm sweating less, which is good. It's like 85 degrees in the garage. And my numbers went from 5 to 8. So, obviously you guys need a place to hang out. But what I would like is a more vigorous chat because I like to read it. That's the whole fucking thing. That's how maybe sometimes I can educate you guys and sometimes y'all educate me. It's very reciprocal. So we need to get a conversation going. I don't mind starting something. Pray he runs again. Trump is easy. Easy topic. Does anybody know the difference between a quasar and a galaxy? Man, am I about to fuck over and ruin my audience right now. Oh no. It's too late or too early, depending on how you look at it, to deal with this kind of shit. What's the difference between a quasar and a galaxy? No answers yet, but I am sure they will come. I'll reiterate, I pray Trump runs again. Yes, as do I. I don't know. I'm not so hot on Mike Pence, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is. It's something. That's all I can say. No one wants to answer. No one wants to be Mr. or Mrs. Smarty Pants. But I think someone here does. Be right back. Dog ran off. Likely story. I hope the dog's okay. I hope it's okay. Come on, let me get someone. The difference between a quasar and a galaxy. Come on. I feel like a baby seal floating on one of those pieces of alleged non-existent Antarctic ice floating shards. Oh, please help me. You know, it's like we need to get some answers. Because there's no way that we can have 8 watching and nothing going on in the chat. That's crazy. Alright, I'm probably going to have to cut. I'll give it another minute. That is 60 seconds. Hey, thanks for coming, y'all. Peace.